Hey Dave, welcome to session 4. Today's session is going to feel like a bit of a repeat of session 1. What we're going to be doing is revisiting our bracing and our hinging movements and trying to reinforce those as a drill. This repeat session really is important for you to help ingrain some of those motor patterns and help you to feel more comfortable while doing them before we develop them into harder and more complex skills. Okay, so to start off with, what we're going to have is our warm-up. So in our last session we did a 5-minute walk, we did a bit of a measurement and a test. This time we want to do the same 5-minute walk, so we're just starting to get the body moving, and we want that RPE, or that perceived exertion level, to be similar to what it was when we did the test. Okay, so if we, when we're doing this as a benchmark measurement, really pounded it out and we're walking at about a 15 out of 20, today I want you to try and match that, live at that same pace for 5 minutes, then come back in. When you come back in, I'll let you pause, and now we're back. Alright, so now that we've come back in from our walk, what we're going to do is get out a hard chair. Kitchen chair is great, office chair makes it a little bit more dangerous, and what we're going to do is use this chair to go through a bit of a yoga flow, a chair yoga flow. I'll show you some variations on the ground as well, but what this chair does is it gives us a solid base to work off, so we know that we're not going to collapse into the ground, and we know we can build our shape around a chair, and chairs are pretty much universal, so for us to morph our shape around here, I know you'll be doing it to a similar level that I am. Okay, so the first one I want you to start with is we're going to look at doing a forward fold. So we're looking at stretching our range of motion from our hip flexion leaning forward. Now how I want you to do this, the easiest way to do this is to kind of take an angle on the chair, so the point of the corner is between your legs. We're going to move our legs as wide as they can go, and then we're going to fold down as far as we can fold while still leaving our butt on the chair. So we're going to lean forward, reach to the ground. If we can make it to the ground, that's great. You can lose that tension in the midline, so we can round on out and push a little further. What we don't have happen is that our butt starts to lift off and the weight comes onto our feet. So we're still leaving a hip sphere on the chair. Okay? Whereas my timer that I thought I had on me, not on me, give me 2 seconds. Haha! Alright, I'm back in the class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a timer on my phone, and I'm going to move through it with you as well, and we're going to do 30 seconds on each of these positions. Let me just set this up on my clock, and I'm starting, assume the position, and hinge forward. Deep breaths here. You may find as the seconds travel on, you'll be able to push yourself a little bit further forward into the position. Alright, that's our 30 seconds up. Stand tall. Give yourself a bit of a twist and a shake. The next one we're going to look at is going to be called a grip and a twist. So we're coming straight onto our chair. What we're going to be doing is gripping on one ankle with one of our hands, so my left ankle with my left hand, and then with my other hand, I'm going to be trying to point to the ceiling as hard as I can. Okay? It's going to be really hard for me to check the time here, but in my mind, I'm going to be counting to a slow 15, then we're going to switch sides, and I want you to go with me. Okay? So, sitting on chair as normal, wide legs is going to make it easier because you're going to have, again, that same hip flexion happening. We grab it onto our ankle of our foot on one side, and with the other hand we'll point at the ceiling and we're reaching up. Two, one, make our way back up. We're going to switch sides over. Find that foot, find that ankle, even reaching down like this is fair enough as well. As long as we're keeping a bit of pressure on the outside of the knee, we're coming on through, this side's a lot tighter for me, and let's breathe on up, point to the ceiling. Ooh. And come back into the middle. Give yourself a little bit of a midline twist and recover from that one. Okay. The next one's we're going to look at stretching through our neck. So sometimes we can get a little bit trappy up here. Our shoulders are feeling a little tight. This here is called a half hanging trap. And the way it's called a half hanging trap stretch is we're going to half hang. So I want you to sit half on the chair, half off the chair. Okay. So only one butt cheek and thigh is pressed into the chair. We're going to reach onto the far side of the chair. And all we're going to do is lean away from that arm and point our head far away from that arm. Okay, so I'm counting here. We're going to have 15 seconds each side. And let's lean and stretch. You may even find a gentle nod while we're here. Will help you feel different ranges in the trap that's getting stretched. Bring our head back up. Shuffle sides over. Alright, hanging one other leg off. 15 seconds back this way. Moving that head as we feel. Alright, shuffle ourselves back into the seat. Okay, and the last one that we're going to be looking at doing is a cross leg press. So how this here looks is we're going to be crossing our leg like we're at a tea party or a high class function, and we're a proper lady. So what we want is our ankle on top of our opposite thigh. This is going to bring our knee up really high, and this could be quite uncomfortable. What I want you to do is keep one hand on this foot, on the shin, on this ankle, somewhere along here, and then with the other hand, we're going to press this knee back down towards the ground and count to 15. Okay, so I'm going to move with you and push it on down now. The range of motion isn't huge here, but we should be feeling a tight pressure in our hip. And gently release, bring it on back. We're going to switch sides over, cross the legs the other way. Hold on to that foot, hold on to the ankle, doesn't want to slide off that knee. And we're going to press down and away. 3, 2, 1, and push it down. Awesome. Alright, so if any of these positions here felt like you weren't getting a stretch, they felt super easy and you want to take it to the next level, what you can do is run through all the same positions, but instead of sitting on the ground, we'll be sitting on the floor, and our legs will be straight out in front of us for those forward folds. For the grip and twists, we'll be sitting in a squat. I'll quickly show you what they look like. However, I will note that these are very difficult variations. So, sitting in our squat, doing the ankle hold and twist, sitting in a flat on the floor, seeing how those forward folds feel, and then those cross-legged pushaways we can do with just one leg flat, one leg's crossed, and pushing that knee down. Okay, same time domains is great, 15 seconds, 30 seconds for that forward fold because it's one-sided. That'd be great to go through. If the chair is easy, feel free to explore with these, but we may find that they may not be accessible to us until we're a little bit later on into the program. Cool, so a quick pause of the video here before we move on to our next section.